Hi, this is Gary with a look at the stop motion animation that I've been making this week. Well, I'm Gary. These, as you've probably worked out, are bricks, and very bright red bricks. It was an amazingly sunny day, really hot to film up against the wall because the heat was bouncing back at me. But look at all those textures. The shadows are so strong, and every frame on its own looks like an overhead view of a landscape or a Google Maps. I started filming the whole brick full frame, and then about 20 or so frames in, I brought in this vertical line. I quite like the way it zips in to start with. Then I headed over to the market, and this is basically just the ground. And there's been groundworks, and they've just filled it in with tar. And I chose to focus on that line to start with. But I just love all the little flashes of litter. There's a ring pull and a leaf, a cigarette butt, and they just pop up on the screen. It's like dirty film, and the whole thing has the feeling of film or TV noise when the channels weren't tuned in, and the TV would just go. And here's some even more random textures. This was I think a stone wall. It's got a kind of curve on it, but it had gloriously coloured lichen growing all over it. There's yellows and greens and whites, and it releases this wonderful, colourful, abstract wave of it just fizzes. This was a railing that went all the way along the side of a river, and what drew me to it was, at first glance, it was just a blue railing, and it's obviously been painted quite a few times and scratched and scraped and weathered. Every single part of it was like a painting in itself. But I like how the background moves quite slowly behind it, and it's almost got the feeling that you are on a boat and you can see a bit of water there. And finally, this was a window of a shop that had closed and had been whitewashed all over, and it had obviously been done very quickly because there's big swirls and paintbrush marks. I moved my camera around between frames in the same way, and it's got this wonderful tumbling, falling energy. There's something mysterious about empty premises, and there was just tantalising glimpses inside. And to me, this piece almost feels like what was happening when that person was painting the whites all over the windows before they walked out and shut the door of the shop for the last time. So that's what I've done. So I'll shut up shop for today as well. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.